Welcome, gentlemen, to another Swag Academy exclusive. I put this video together because Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and I want to give you guys some unique Valentine's ideas, specifically things that you'll never expect. Now, whether you're just dating somebody, you've got a girlfriend, you've got a fiance or a wife, there's different levels to this. And what I want to do is I want to give you 4 ideas that you've probably never heard of or have never occurred to you. And what I want to do is I want to lay down the groundwork because likelihood is all your situations are going to be different, and you definitely need to customize and personalize these ideas for them to work effectively. But I'm definitely going to lay out some groundwork, and we're going to go through those 4 things right now. So the first Valentine's idea I have for you guys is for you to go big or go home. And what this entails is that you're going to have to make a sacrifice. Now, the level of that sacrifice is going to be up to you. The picture in the background sort of represents my personal sacrifice, what I've done in the past or what I would do. And that is because I'm terrified of roller coasters. But I know I've been with girls who love them because they're fun and they want to go on the roller coasters. This is something that I would do as an example, right? You take them to the theme park. You would normally never get on them, for me personally, because I don't have the stomach for it. But you know what? For the right girl, for the special girl, I would get on that roller coaster and be like, you know what, girl, you're worth it. I'm going to ride that thing with you. I'm going to scream like a girl, but whatever. And then that shows her that she means something to you, right? Because you're doing something that is difficult for you. So that places a really high value of herself. Now, the sacrifice is going to be up to you. It could be something else. Let's say you're dating a vegetarian. Maybe you want to say, you know what, I'm going to be a vegetarian for a week, or I'm going to be a vegetarian for a month just to try it out. And then again, it shows that you value what she values and you're willing to at least try it out and see where it goes from there. Maybe she's wanted you to quit smoking for the longest time and you've never tried, and maybe you want to do that. Maybe you are going to take the dance class that she's been trying to get you to go to, but you haven't been willing to or made the time. So do anything that entails a sacrifice, something that she knows is not easy for you to do, but she's going to place value on. All right, number 2, you're going to surrender control. Now, this one's all about building trust with your girl. Now, it's going to be a little bit scary for you potentially, but it's going to be a lot of fun for her. And more importantly, it's going to show her that you want to build the trust. So it could be anything little from, let's say, you've got a really nice car that, you've never let her drive. Maybe you want to let her drive your car, or at the very least, let her be the DJ and control the tunes in your car. I have this example here because it's happened to me where you can let the girl control your wardrobe for a day or for a week and be like, you know what? Feel free to go into my wardrobe. Anything that you don't like, that you've seen me wear, that you just hate, feel free to get rid of it. I'm going to donate it, or let's go shopping, and let her kind of do your wardrobe or control your wardrobe for a week. Girls like that kind of shit. They do all the makeovers and stuff like that. So maybe they can do a little man over with you. It could be a fun little thing you guys do together, and it gives her full control of your wardrobe if you're willing to do that. Maybe you want to give her access to your phone for a day. I don't know if you're willing to go that far. Or just something small, like let her choose the movie for the week or for the month and be like, you know what, this month we're going to watch all the movies that you want to watch. You have full control. Surrender that control and show that you trust her. All right, so number 3 is philanthropy. Now, this one's a little bit deeper. It's about growing together, and I'll tell you why it's so important at the end, but I'm going to give you some examples first. You could do something small, like you can go to adopt a puppy, for example, go to an animal shelter. Maybe you've wanted or she's wanted a pet or a puppy to adopt. Maybe you guys can make that decision together. Or maybe you could just do like a one-time thing, like go to a homeless shelter and volunteer there. Or something else, like maybe you guys together can create a fundraiser for charity, like a GoFundMe for somebody in need, somebody that's in a bad spot that needs help. Basically, any sort of act of kindness. You can do an act of kindness for a stranger. Come up with it together and decide, you know what, we want to do something for a stranger together. And what this is really all about is growing together, right? You want to grow as individuals, but you also want to grow together. And as the guy, as you pitch this idea, whether she may or may not buy it, what you want to say to her is this. You want to say, look, I've been with you for so and so long, and basically you make me want to be a better person or a better human being. And hopefully that's actually true. You're being sincere about that. But that's where you could pitch the idea, be like, you know what? I thought we could do this or that, help other people, help somebody else less fortunate, and let's do it together and we can grow together. And finally, number 4, you're going to take her down memory lane. And this one is definitely intended to hit the heart a little bit. It's a little bit about nostalgia, but I'll tell you the reasoning behind this. First of all, you're going to need a little bit of help probably from your girl's family or friends, possibly getting stories about her, maybe about her childhood when she was growing up. You want to find out things like what were her favorite places to go as a child. Maybe it could be a park or a restaurant or a beach that they used to go to as a family when she was a kid, and then try to plan something around that. Maybe you're going to take her to that restaurant that her parents used to take her and her siblings as a kid, which she loved, and order something that she used to order like, 20 years ago. Or maybe you want to go down a different route, get some favorite memories of her, ask her what her favorite childhood movie is, for example, and try to find out this intel ahead of time, and then prepare like a movie night where you watch, the movie that she loved as a kid, and even get the favorite snacks that she has as a kid, something simple like that. You could go, far out further than that and maybe help her reconnect with some old friends, maybe some elementary school best friend that she hasn't seen or talked to in 20 years, do a little Facebook. There's so many ways you can go about this. You can even, let's say, find some sort of family heirloom or some sort of a token or a favorite toy she may have had, something of sentimental value if her family is willing to trust you with, that you could sort of bring to her. The whole point with this is for her to relive these warm, fuzzy feelings of old from her past and get her thinking about, potentially her future with you. And obviously that's something that's going to hit the heart because she'll have all these pleasant memories of nostalgia from stuff with the childhood is a good spot to hit. So those are really good ideas, but you guys can obviously think of your own. So as you guys may have noticed, the key to a woman's heart is not always necessarily through material things or things that you can buy with money. A lot of it has to do with experiences that she has that you're able to um, create for her and share with her. So these are just a handful of examples. A lot of stuff we talk about this within swagacademy.com. If you head over there, I've got tons of exclusive training that I'd love to share with you. These are just ideas on, how to build a relationship, like something long lasting, something with depth, something that is true and genuine, and where, the girl will actually feel a connection because you've put the effort, you've put the time, you took notice of things, and you cared enough to put this together. So these are just 4 ideas. I hope they help you. And if you want to check out some of my content, head over to swagacademy.com. Guys, thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one.